Today, let's take a tour of one of the most improved resorts at Walt Disney World, Caribbean Beach Resort. Caribbean Beach Resort is found in the Epcot resort area of Walt Disney World and consists of vibrant colors and an overall tropical feel, including the water and sandy beaches with hammocks located throughout. Let's first talk about the layout of the resort because there are some interesting elements to point out along the way. The main building here is called Old Port Royale, and we'll get into more of what you can find there in just a moment. Outside of that, the rooms are located in 5 sections named after islands surrounding the beautiful Barefoot Bay. Those include Barbados, Jamaica, Martinique, Trinidad, and Aruba. And then on each end of Caribbean Beach Resort, you'll find some handy things, the hub of the Disney Skyliner on one end and the Riviera Resort on the other. Caribbean Beach has a similar layout to Coronado Springs Resort, which has a tower and shorter buildings surrounding the water. However, all of those buildings at Coronado Springs are considered part of one resort. At Caribbean Beach, they are considered separate resorts, but that doesn't mean that guests of Caribbean Beach Resort don't benefit from some of the amenities of the tower, which include extra dining and transportation options. As we start to dive into some of the specific spaces, let's start with the main port of entry building, Old Port Royale, where most of the main services are located. This building underwent a massive refurbishment and then reopened in late 2018 with fantastic and tasteful theming, open spaces that include the check-in desk, lots of seating and lounge areas, shopping for supplies and souvenirs at Calypso Trading Post, food court dining at Centertown Market with mobile ordering as an option here, poolside dining and drinks at Banana Cabana, and the delicious and very underrated table service restaurant, Sebastian's Bistro. While most main buildings at Walt Disney World Resorts have an arcade, this resort does not. I just mentioned the dining options located at Old Port Royale, but there are a few others available as well. Spyglass Grill is a quick service location serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it is located near the Trinidad Pool. Mobile ordering is available here. Joffrey's Coffee Kiosk is located at the Skyliner Hub and has drinks and pastries. This is especially convenient if you have a room on that side of the resort and don't want to go to the main building for those items. And although this is not a Riviera Resort video, I'd be remiss not to mention it since it is right there. In terms of dining, their Primo Piatto quick service is one of the very best at Walt Disney World and has mobile ordering available if you would like to use it. Riviera Resort also has Topolino's restaurant, which not only has the most popular character meal at breakfast, but is a delicious non-character dinner with some fireworks views at night. Let's head inside one of the buildings to check out the rooms. The standard rooms here have 2 queen beds in them. You'll find lots of drawers for storage, though not the underbed storage space that you'll find at some of the other Walt Disney World resorts. The sink area is separate from the toilet and shower space and the bathroom, and then a divider separates the sleeping and bathroom spaces. There is also the option to book a 5th sleeper room, which gives you an additional bed that is a pull-down bed that is perfect for a child or a small adult, usually 5 foot or under. King rooms are also available, so be sure to book that category if you'd like that for your trip. And for many years, pirate-themed rooms have been an option in the Trinidad section, but they are being phased out in 2023. There are preferred room locations available to book that will put you close to Old Port Royale. However, if you want to be closer to something else, like maybe the Skyliner Hub, you might consider booking a different room category and requesting the building closest to what you want to be near. If you're looking for ways to have fun at this resort, you're going to find several options, starting with the Fuentes del Moro pool, which is a zero-entry pool that has a colonial Spanish fortress. It even has 2 water slides and includes a shipwreck water playground for little ones. Although Coronado Springs Resort is often thought to have the best pool of a moderate resort, many families will argue this one could be even better. Outside of the main pool, there are 5 quiet pools located in each of the island-themed sections, with 24-hour laundry facilities located near each. The Caribbean Key Playground is available for little ones, and it's located on an island out over the water, which makes it one of the more fun and interesting playground options at Walt Disney World. You'll find lots of other activities, including volleyball, a marina with fishing, games, nightly movies, a nightly campfire, and a 0.6-mile jogging trail that will take you around or near the water. Check the recreation schedule for all the details and timing during your trip. Let's talk transportation options at Caribbean Beach Resort, which is both a highlight and a low light here. On the positive side, the Skyliner Hub is located right at this resort, giving guests direct access to both Hollywood Studios and Epcot, as well as the ability to go to Pop Century, Art of Animation, and the Boardwalk area. There's an internal bus at Caribbean Beach Resort to take you to the Skyliner Hub if you don't want to walk there. Guests who are heading to Epcot on the Skyliner with a room close to Riviera Resort might consider using the Riviera Skyliner station instead of the Caribbean Beach one. Because of the Skyliner, this is the only moderate resort providing a way for families to go to a park without having to collapse their stroller each way like you do on the buses. Single strollers and some double ones that meet the max dimensions will be able to roll right onto the Skyliner gondola. Speaking of buses, for Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, and Disney Springs, buses are available. However, this resort has 6 internal bus stops, 1 in each of the island-themed sections, as well as the main building, which I think might be the most internal bus stops of any Walt Disney World resort. That means coming and going from those destinations can take extra time for all of those stops. You might consider walking to Riviera Resort and using their buses to avoid the internal stops if you would like. Outside of Disney transportation, self-parking is available for $20 a night. Resorts that are kind of spread out in several buildings like this are often more convenient for those with cars, since you can often park right by your room. As for our thoughts on this resort, you may recall in the intro that I called it one of the most improved resorts at Walt Disney World, and that's because while it used to be a least favorite resort, the updates over the last few years have completely changed that. On the upside, this resort is beautiful, has a great main pool, some rooms that accommodate up to 5 people, good dining options of its own, as well as easy access to the ones at Riviera Resort and the Skyliner Hub. On the downside, the number of internal bus stops can be frustrating. Having your own car or making use of Riviera Resort buses can help with that, and the resort is very spread out. To make that part easier, be sure to request or book a room that's closest to the things that are the most important to you. Overall, we think this is a fantastic option, especially for families of up to 5 who want a non-bus transportation option in the moderate category for their Disney World trip.